Hello, sir.
Hello there.
Can you see me?
I can see you. You're frozen. I'm frozen.
It's the Zoom freeze.
That should be a new TikTok challenge.
Yeah, exactly. Who can pull it off? All right, my friend, let us jump in. Welcome to Just Curious Media. This is Let's Talk Cobra Kai. I'm Jason Connell.
And I'm Sal Rodriguez.
All right, Sal, we are back for another episode.
Yeah, Jason, I feel like you've been indulging me
Have
with
I?
with these episodes here. This wheelhouse, as you say.
It is true. It is true. But I'm getting merch.
You are.
So
You're
I'm
getting
like,
merch.
well, I feel compelled.
Yeah.
Because today we are doing our third, but let me be specific: the Karate Kid and the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai Collectibles, Volume 3.
Yeah.
It is our third. It is true, and it's happened in a short amount of time because all of a sudden we do one episode, we do Volume 1, which, to be clear, Jason Connell and Sal Rodriguez discuss the toy industry and how it impacts the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai collectibles in the past, present, and future. I thought it was a great discussion. We got into all sorts of things, some of the toys you've had, how the market's shifted. But then Volume 2 comes about because you got us some figures. I have my own figures. I was like, well, we got to do something. So Volume 2 was Jason Connell and Sal Rodriguez discuss and unpack the Karate Kid Miyagi-Do. Was it? Yeah. The Karate Kid Miyagi-Do training box set from Icon Heroes featuring Mr. Miyagi and Daniel.
Yeah. The definitive Miyagi and Daniel 2-pack, I would say.
2-pack. Yeah. So we did that. I'd never been part of an unpacking and unveiling in that way, Sal. So I was like, oh, that was fun. Okay. And I have these figures and it was cool. There's all these changeable parts and it has the whole wax on, wax off. I was like, wow, really, intricate, so many things to break down. And I figured, hey, we're good for a while. But no, there's Volume 3.
Yeah.
And who are we discussing today, Sal, on Let's Talk Cobra Kai?
Well, I just happened to learn about these recent action figures. Unfortunately, I'm not on the email list from these companies. I'm not to the level as,
No.
let's say, a YouTube toy reviewer where I'm like, they're reaching out to me. I got to notice something and go, hey, wait a second. And then I
want those.
Yeah, so I contacted Diamond Select, my friend over at Diamond Select. His name is Zach. Hey, Zach, remember you sent me some figures before? I did a review on the Salvador-Los-Angeles channel. How about I do a review on the channel again, but also mention you on Let's Talk Cobra Kai? How about that? How about we talk about
it's just a
figures?
Mention? Oh, then hey, way to go, Diamond Select.
Well, you know what,
over.
Jason, you've been generous enough to not just give a mention, but to give an entire episode.
Yeah,
to these companies. That's very nice of you. And today we're looking at the definitive, I would say definitive All Valley 2-pack with Daniel and Johnny. This is not necessarily Cobra Kai, not necessarily Karate Kid per se, because it doesn't say
it's Karate Kid.
Well, but hang on, but it doesn't say Karate Kid anywhere on the packaging, which
True.
I think makes it a novelty and significant. Because usually it's going to say, have an icon or an emblem or a logo. You're going to see Karate Kid or something. You're going to see the Cobra Kai logo. No, what this is this commemorates our two-time All Valley champions.
Yep.
That's 2 wins each. And this is a commemorative salute 2-pack by Diamond Select.
It even says Karate Championships, All Valley Sports Arena. So All Valley got a plug there.
Nice.
And let us not forget when we recorded together this past summer for the next Karate Kid, we were in the Valley.
Yes.
And just minutes away from the actual All Valley Sports Arena.
That's
C7.
right. I forgot about that because we were in Northridge, right?
Yes, we were.
And they were in Northridge. Yeah. Northridge.
Just down the
Northridge.
street.
Northridge doesn't get enough props.
Shout out Northridge.
Shout out Northridge. Shout out CSUN.
Yes. Your sibling went there. Your sister went there.
I believe I had at least one sibling go to CSUN. Yes.
I believe that happened.
I believe. Well, they're older than me. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Well, they were in college. I was running the streets,
That's true. Well, so this is an unpacking, unveiling, but we're doing a little bit unconventionally.
It
Mine
is.
is still in box, and
Yes.
but the box is really a big part of this, and I can open
is.
it and show you in box. You couldn't wait. You
No.
unboxed. So
Yep.
we'll do ping pong back and forth about this, the way we do it. However, there's also, and I won't read it yet. I'll wait a second, but there's this great writing on the back of the box, and I'll try to do my best there because it sets the stage. So you said it though, Sal. It is a celebration of two of our heroes, Johnny Lawrence, right?
Yep.
Daniel LaRusso.
Mm-hmm.
And they both won All Valley 2 times.
Yep.
And I love that. It's great. Although I'd like to see a Daryl Vidal one as well, but that's just me. And let's show the box first and foremost, if you can see it. This is this beautiful box. You can see that, the fist.
You know what it looks like, Jason? Doesn't it look like it would be like a DVD, or sorry, a VHS box set?
Totally.
That's what it looks like.
And before I open it, I'm going to spin it around slowly.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at that.
Look at that fist, golden fist.
Golden. That's the real. Daryl would love this, although it'd be in blue if Daryl was in charge. There's the back, which I'm going to try to read this small font. The bottom part is really talking about how many points of articulation, which I'll let Sal cover. He really knows his figures and collectibles. And here's the other side. And then, okay, nothing really on the top or bottom. So now to show you.
Oh my God. So beautiful. Really beautiful. I always say this. I know I've said this before on our show for sure. And that is that I am an out of box collector. I take figures and toys out of their boxes.
Yeah. You're out of the box though.
But like this, something like this, I would not fault anyone for leaving them, just leaving them, because it's such a beautiful display, a side by side.
It truly is.
It almost looks like it would be like a museum exhibit or like a wax museum, like life-size figurines.
Totally.
They really look great. They look great together.
John right here, Johnny on the left, and it says 2 times. So I want to be in the mic. Let me hold it here. 2-time Johnny Lawrence champion, 82, 83. 2-time Daniel LaRusso champion. So it's 2-time champion Daniel LaRusso, 84, 85. So I really do love that. Now, do I see any logo? Well, you've got the figures. Why don't you take over? What are we looking at here?
Okay,
can we see any logo? Can we see a Cobrakai logo, a Miyagi-Do logo on their gis?
Let me sneak in the Johnny here. There's the back of Johnny Lawrence.
Oh, yeah. Does it say Cobrakai?
It says Cobrakai. It's the emblem. Woo! Yellow and black design. And of course, Johnny is in his sleeveless gi. So this is the official 84 All Valley look. Now, the thing of it is, this isn't necessarily 16-year-old Johnny Lawrence, though. It's almost more like an adult Johnny Lawrence, but representing his former self. It's almost like he's representing his own childhood. Which is kind of Twilight Zone-ish.
They're going to fight in the Masters division now.
There should be a Masters division. Former champions Masters division. And then we have, of course, the back of Daniel LaRusso has the
Miyagi-Do. Yeah. Nice.
There we go.
Oh, he's got one more of those things that the Icon Heroes had, the chest, the middle.
Yes. They call that a diaphragm slice. To be honest, I'm not such a big fan. What happens a few years ago. Now, first of all, just to be clear, I love Diamond Select. They're a big part of my overall toy collection. They also make Marvel figures. They make beautiful Avengers figures. Diamond Select is also Marvel Select. If you ever see that name on any Marvel figures, it is indeed the same company, Diamond Select.
Okay.
I love Diamond Select. I love Marvel Select. And unfortunately, what Diamond Select and by consequence Marvel Select have both done is they've kind of bent and swayed to the people who really love a lot of articulation. Oh, the more articulation, the better. So what happens is they put more articulation in a figure, but I do think when you do so, you lose some of the sculpt, you lose some of the aesthetics. So all of a sudden the waistline looks a little bit different.
Very weird. Yes.
Yeah, it has sort of a weird there. There you can see it. Okay, right there. You see that slice? It gives you more movement, right? But then it looks weird. So it's nothing against Diamond Select, but it has to do with that style, that slice. I'm not a big fan of that slice. I would rather just go ahead and have a solid torso, and then you can just go ahead and have the waist twist. I
If
think
you
can go
want to
ahead and
do
get
that, maybe have actual cloth cloth gi on them.
that's going to change the whole look, though, and that gets into a certain kind of figure. That's the retro style, the Mego style figures, which have their following, and I've got several. But some people don't like the real cloth. They don't like the real cloth. They like the all plastic look. So
Yeah.
here they are.
No, I do too.
together.
I just the waist is a bit odd, but I've seen that more and more. Oh, there they are. They have the
And then
headbands on.
you know
Who's
what they also
taller?
have, Jason?
Who's taller? Because in this
Well,
version, looks like Johnny is a little bit taller, but I'm in box.
I think they're about the same height. I don't think they're the same height in real life, right? But
No.
I think these are all about the same height because what they do is they may just reuse the body and just paint it differently. This may be the same exact body with different plastic moldings on it, different design, but actually the same exact figure except for the colors and the head itself.
And aged, because they're definitely not in the 80s.
This is not young Daniel.
Yeah,
This
it's
is not
like
young Johnny.
35-year-olds running
Okay,
around.
so it's not current day either. It's
No,
sort of like
no.
like a 30-something. Interesting, a 30-something Johnny, a 30-something Daniel. Speaking of, as part of a previous release by Diamond Select, we have our friend Chris Crease here. Merry Christmas.
Chris Crease?
Crease Kringle.
Wow.
There they all are together.
He's part of the same company, right? Diamond Select?
Oh yeah, this is a Diamond Select figure. This is John Crease. This was part of a 3-pack that was previously released by Diamond Select.
Does he have the tattoo on the arm there?
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
There it is. Yeah, don't
Does he look younger? I'm trying to see. Oh yeah.
Well, what Martinkove's in
Cagney and
70s,
Lacey.
so.
Cagney
This
and
is
Lacey.
Cagney and Lacey Martinkove.
Yeah.
So there's how he looks together. And
to be clear, I wasn't calling him Cagney and Lacey. He was on the show Cagney and Lacey back in the 80s.
Oh yeah. No, I remember him. In fact, when I first saw Karate Kid for the first time. No, but when I first saw Karate Kid for the first time, I think I knew that guy from Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah,
totally. I saw him on some ABC show.
Earlier, I was saying two-time Johnny Lawrence champion. It's just the way it's written. Obviously, I was supposed to say two-time champion Daniel Lawrence.
No, you were announcing it.
I just said Daniel Lawrence. That's a mashup. That was a mashup.
It's late in Rhode Island.
Two-time champion Johnny Lawrence, two-time champion Daniel LaRusso. It is late in Rhode Island. It's pushing 1 a.m. and we don't usually record this late, but we're having fun. So beautiful set. Now let's look at the back, because the back, this is really beautiful that they have this come up with their own little verbiage here. Let us read this and try to be fun and festive, and you can insert the actual figures during the speech here. So, and it's a small font. So here we go. Since 1969, the All Valley Under 18 Karate Tournament has crowned a new champion of excellence every year. 2 distinguished young martial artists excelled their way to consecutive championships. Johnny Lawrence in 1982 and 1983, and Daniel LaRusso in 1984 and 1985. Both have since passed on their teachings, Lawrence at Cobrakai and later Eagle Fang Karate, and LaRusso at his Miyagi-Do, and train new All-Valley competitors. There you have it. A very beautiful commemorative set. All Valley embraces them both. However, Sal.
What?
Johnny Lawrence has gotten the short end of the stick on the show. Anytime they talk about two-time champion, it took Daniel LaRusso to go over and say, he also won 2 times. And then he's acknowledged. When you walk into the All Valley Sports Arena, you see, right? Arena, not complex. You see who hanging from the rafters, those old photos. You see Daniel. He's always the one that everyone wants to put on their, arms and carry around and, carry him around. Here's their trophy. Even Johnny gets worked up when it's Daniel. You're all right, LaRusso. Here you go. But Johnny doesn't get enough recognition, Sal, just to be clear.
Well, I think that's what started the whole Cobra Kai movement, is right. It wanted to
totally, yes,
right. The old Ace Degenerate started as Ace Degenerate. He's no longer Ace
No, he's
degenerate.
not.
So
No,
he's
he's
had his evolution. Jason, I want to give an honorable mention. I happened to discover this figure at Target one day.
Oh, okay.
This is a Hasbro Daniel LaRusso. What they did is they merged Cobra Kai and they
like
merged
Buck
Power
Rogers.
Rangers. Yeah, they merged Power Rangers with Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
And we have a White Ranger Daniel LaRusso. This is made by Hasbro. They also made a Sam. The Sam does not look so much like Sam, but they also have a Sam. So they have a Sam and Daniel.
Well, that doesn't
Power
look like
Rangers.
Daniel.
Well,
So,
this is the Power Rangers Cobra Kai action figure hybrid by Hasbro.
Bitty. It's Buck Rogers, dude. Twiggy.
There they go. It does look real small connects to the Diamond Select.
That's
look how much bigger. Look how much bigger the Diamond Select is.
Wow.
It looks like he'd be his son. This should be Anthony LaRusso.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
What it should be.
Well, back to this box. The celebration of these champions. I get it. So they don't really embrace Johnny until now, right? They did back then until he lost. All of a sudden he's like, two-time champ, whatever. We got the new champ here. Mm-hmm. Let us not forget. We should not overly celebrate 85's championship. The way we're talking about two-time champ, they're playing up 85 a bit heavy here, a bit heavy-handed. That's all I'm saying. All things aren't equal, right? We didn't see Johnny win in 82, 83, but we saw Johnny compete in 84, and he would have won that had it gone any longer, right?
Yeah.
Well, of course, Daniel had a bunch of DQs to get there, and he had a tough road there. But I venture to say that Johnny in 82 and 83 didn't win how Daniel won in 85. So I just want to be on the record once again. 85, Daniel LaRusso, the champ, scored 1 point in the entire All Valley tournament. So
for the record, Jason Connell would like to put an asterisk next to the 85. Right? Is that what you want to do?
I'm not dissing Daniel. I love Daniel LaRusso. I'm really making fun of Karate Kid Part 3 and the tacked on All Valley that they have.
Well, the All Valley rules. You know what, Jason? Yes. You have to talk to the All Valley board.
I got to go to the board.
You got to go to the 85 board. Who was the 85 board who decided that was okay to do?
Oh my God. Something just hit me. Something just hit me. And I wonder.
Yeah.
I'm speculating here.
What?
I'm riffing here, but we know that Terry Silver, right? John Kreese, and Mike Barnes all got a lifetime ban.
Yes.
After the Karate Kid Part 3 and into Cobra Kai. It was since changed because, they got to compete, but they had to prove themselves, but they were banned. And we were always speculating, what was it? Was it because they were doing the Mike Barnes beat him up, get a point taken away, and then score a point? Which that's its own side story. That's ridiculous that you could hurt someone, lose a point, but not be DQ'd as they were in the Karate Kid when Dutch got DQ'd and Dutch didn't get DQ'd. He lost, but Bobby got DQ'd. Yeah. But that said, maybe, just maybe, they had the lifetime ban because Terry Silver paid off All Valley with these new rules. Like, could that be the case?
Wow.
Like, you went in here and you paid off these guys to get Daniel to be in and zip him to the finals. With the, was some of that at play? Have we ever talked about that?
Jason,
I don't know.
You know what they say that like a cop, I think I heard this from a cop. The first time you catch somebody shoplifting is not the first time they shoplift.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. So we got to see Terry Silver pay off a referee.
Ref. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably not his first time doing that.
No.
Wow.
And I bet he paid off people on All Valley just to get Daniel in. Like, hey, let him skip ahead. Was that really All Valley's rules on their own, or were they influenced? Anyway, I just had to point it out. Very interesting. Not to take away from Diamond Select. I really love this set.
No. Jason, you're not taking away from Diamond Select because Diamond Select will be releasing a 3-pack very soon featuring Johnny Lawrence, Chosen Taguchi, and Terry Silver. If I'm not mistaken, the first time Terry Silver will be an action figure form coming up soon by Diamond Select.
Wait, who's in it?
It's going to be Johnny, Chosen, Terry.
Are
Three-pack.
they friends and are foes of Daniel? What is
Friends
this?
till yeah, you know what? It's the ultimate foes pack is what it can be.
Yeah, it's foes before bros.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. Now
love
that you mentioned it,
it.
I don't know how they're reconciling that 3-pack, but somehow they're selling it as a 3-pack. And if they're selling a 3-pack with Chosen, Johnny, and Terry, I'm buying it.
Act
Well,
now.
hopefully they'll just send us one.
Yeah, send us one. Act now, and you can get Daniel, all of the not heroes, but the foes from the Karate Kid when he fought Johnny Lawrence, and then it was, well, I guess John Kreese is not in there. He could be in there too, right? But
He could be, but we already have him.
the second movie was absolutely Taguchi Chosen, and then the third movie it was Terry Silver. But Kreese was there. He was thought to be dead, but Kreese resurfaced. Yeah. Wow. Fascinating stuff. Yeah.
Jason, just a couple more things I want to mention about
His
these
mortal
figures.
the mortal enemy pack.
I like it. Jason, a couple things I want to mention about these figures before we
please
close here.
Let's do it.
Is you will notice that the figures have a hole on the back. Right there, you can see that little hole.
Okay.
And you can see that little hole. That is because inside the box are what you call flight stands. I think they call them flight stands. And that is a stand that you can stick into their back. And then you can have them holding various poses, various martial arts poses that they would not otherwise be able to hold. And they also have holes in the bottom of their feet, so you can put them on stands as well. So you have many options to make these not only articulated figures, but also figures in motion holding cool martial arts poses.
Nice.
Any way that you like. So yeah, when you open up the packaging, you will see those stands inside. There are also some extra hands. So these are not the only hands that they come with. I believe they also have at least one other extra set, or about 3 hands each. So there's a total of about 8 hands.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they each have a pair. I think that's what they have.
Pair of hands. Lethal
weapon hands. Perfect weapon hands.
Yeah, perfect weapon. Yeah, I like those little holes on them. That's good for, definitely videos and doing reviews and such. Also great at All Valley if you had to like stick one of those guys up on the board there.
You know what they need is a real nice All Valley play set. That would be nice.
Yeah, that's amazing. So Kreese again on his own, but it's also Diamond Select, right?
Yep.
Was okay. And then the 3-pack comes out when?
I don't have a definitive date. I think it may be the third quarter of this year. So, but it is on its way. It might be a convention exclusive, but maybe if our new friend Zach at Diamond Select is kind to us, we might be able to get our hands on that 3-pack and be able to have those here in studio talking about, the great foes of the Karate Kid.
So, Mortal Kombat, Mortal Enemies. So, how much this goes for, Sal? How much, if you're at Target or online or wherever you go, how much does it set you back?
You know, this is a specialty set. Although I was able to find the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Daniel LaRusso on the shelf at Target, I'd be hard pressed to believe that the All Valley set will be at Target. I believe it'll probably have to be ordered online. So I'll just tell everybody to go to your favorite toy providers, whoever sells Karate Kid Cobra Kai merchandise and particularly action figures, and ask about the All Valley Johnny and Daniel 2-pack by Diamond Select.
But how much can they expect to pay for this?
Ballpark? I'm going to guess about 100.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
That's going to be my guess. I don't know for certain because again, these were donated samples to us by Diamond Select. So I'm going to guess it's about $100. I would imagine. And I'm going to mark my words. We're approaching the final season of Cobra Kai. Once that season has come and gone, these figures will go up in value and will go up in cost.
And I totally agree with you. And I have now signed this one, and this one is shooting up the roof. At
the official Let's Talk Cobra Kai All Valley pack. I love it.
Amazing, Sal. Thank you. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Diamond Select. I really like these, and I will unbox them. But since you did it, it helps with noise not to have me do it as well. So I'm going to put these down.
I don't know, Jason. You're a minimalist. You don't like a lot of clutter. No. I think you've got a nice display there in the box. I say let me have them running around my apartment. Keep them in the box. They look gorgeous. I'll have mine loose.
Sounds good. I love it. So until we come back for volume 4, whenever that may be, it's been a lot of fun. We've covered 3 volumes, and there are a lot more Karate Kid and Cobra Kai collectibles coming your way.
Yes.
So thank you so much for listening, and please be sure to subscribe to the Let's Talk Cobra Kai podcast and the Let's Talk Cobra Kai YouTube live channel. You can also really help us by giving the show a 5-star rating on Apple Podcast.
And for all you listeners that enjoy sharing your thoughts, you can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, send us a direct message, or post a comment on any Let's Talk Cobra Kai social media platform.
Whoa, there was some things left in there. We also highly recommend checking out our other podcast and visiting justcuriousmedia.com.
No mercy.
Nice finish.